Shares of Walmart rose more than 6% Thursday morning after the retail giant raised its annual forecasts for the second time this year, following another strong quarter led by surging online sales. Also, the company's chief financial officer, John David Rainey, said on a conference call that the key holiday period is off to a good start. U.S. comparable sales, which combines online and store sales, rose 4.5% in the August through October period, which far exceeded estimates. Online sales jumped 28%, driven by groceries. Walmart saw strength in discretionary categories such as apparel and furniture as well. The company reported gains across income brackets, with upper-income households once again driving the strongest growth.
For decades, store brands were considered the consolation prize of the grocery aisle. We associated the plain white labels and generic fonts of the past with inferior ingredients, chalky textures, and a general lack of flavor. However, the tide has turned. Walmart's great value brand has undergone a massive culinary overhaul, often utilizing the exact same manufacturing facilities as the premium labels. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great. Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. Here are 5 great value items that consistently beat the heavy hitters in blind taste tests.
Walmart is recalling packages of frozen raw shrimp sold in 13 states because health officials said they could contain potential radioactive contamination.
1. Great Value Toasted Cinnamon Crunch Cereal. The name brand rival, General Mills Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is the ultimate test of a store brand's mettle. General Mills Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is the ultimate test of a store brand's mettle. General Mills Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a cultural icon known for its cinnamon swirls and crisp texture. However, in head-to-head taste tests, the Great Value Toasted Cinnamon Crunch frequently comes out on top for one specific reason: the dusting. Testers often report that the Great Value version has a more generous coating of cinnamon sugar that stays attached to the cereal rather than immediately dissolving into the milk. While the General Mills version can sometimes feel airy, the Great Value flake is slightly denser, providing a more satisfying crunch that lasts until the bottom of the bowl. When you consider that the Walmart version is often half the price for a larger box, the brand name choice becomes hard to justify.
Doug, we know you have to go, you're ringing the bell, and you've got some things you have to do upstairs. But very quickly, can you just give us kind of a heads up of where the consumer is right now? What are you seeing? You all have talked about how you've seen people who make $100,000 and more coming into the stores. What do you see at the lower end?
Yeah, as we said when we released our third quarter results, it's been really consistent for us. Now, we're benefiting from some share gains. People with higher income levels are shopping with us more often and have been for a while. There's pressure at the bottom end. Inflation being low single digit right now helps a little bit, but it's on years of price inflation in some categories. Gas prices being low is helpful right now. So people are behaving pretty consistently, but there's pressure for those at lower income levels.
2. Great Value Deluxe Shells and Cheese. The name brand rival, Kraft Velveeta Shells and Cheese. When it comes to liquid gold mac and cheese, Kraft Velveeta has long been the gold standard for creaminess. But Walmart's Great Value Deluxe Shells and Cheese has become a giant killer in this category. In blind trials, participants often struggle to tell the difference, and a significant number actually prefer the Walmart sauce. The Great Value Cheese sauce is noted for having a slightly sharper cheddar note compared to the more neutral, salty profile of Velveeta. Furthermore, the Great Value shells are often praised for maintaining their al dente shape.
3. Great Value Fudge Mint Cookies. The name brand rival, Girl Scouts. Thin Mints, Keebler Grasshoppers. The obsession with Girl Scout Thin Mints is legendary, but they are only available once a year and come with a premium donation price tag. Keebler Grasshoppers are the year-round name brand alternative. However, the Great Value Fudge Mint Cookies have achieved a cult following for being an exact, if not superior, match. Blind taste testers frequently point to the snap of the Great Value cookie. The chocolate coating is thick and has a high-quality melt-in-your-mouth feel that avoids the waxy texture sometimes found in budget cookies. The mint flavor is punchy without being medicinal. Many enthusiasts actually prefer the Great Value version, because the cookies are consistently uniform and the sleeves are packed tighter, meaning fewer broken cookies than the name brand boxes.
4. Great value original wavy potato chips. The name brand rival, Frito-Lay Ruffles. Potato chips are a game of salt and structural integrity. Ruffles is the dominant force in the wavy category, marketed for its ability to hold heavy dips. However, Walmart's Great Value Original Wavy Potato Chips consistently perform just as well in dipping stress tests. In blind tastings, the Great Value chips are often cited for having a cleaner potato taste with less oily residue on the palate. While Frito-Lay chips can sometimes be overly salty, the Great Value seasoning is more balanced, allowing the flavor of the toasted potato to shine through. Because chips are a high-volume snack for parties and tailgates, switching to Great Value is one of the easiest ways to slash your entertaining budget without anyone noticing the difference. 5. Great Value Brewed Decaf Instant Coffee. The name brand rival, Nescafé Taster's Choice. Instant coffee usually has a reputation for being bitter or burnt, and Nescafé has spent millions of dollars trying to position Taster's Choice as the gourmet exception. Yet, in blind samplings of black instant coffee, Great Value Brewed Decaf, and the regular version, consistently surprises testers with its smoothness. The Great Value blend lacks the acidic bite that many name brand instant coffees have. It dissolves perfectly in hot water without leaving a grainy silt at the bottom of the mug. For those who use instant coffee for baking or as a quick morning cup, the flavor is so comparable to Taster's Choice that most people cannot distinguish between the two once cream or sugar is added.
Rainey said spending among lower-income households moderated, noting that as of October, the gap in wage growth between income groups was the widest it has been in nearly a decade. The stressed consumer environment has played to Walmart's strengths, reinforcing its role as a go-to destination not only for lower-income households, but increasingly for wealthier shoppers as well.